A championship will be handed out today as the Grayson County Cougars compete in the Best in Hoops Classic Championship game against the undefeated Pulaski County Maroons. Pulaski County enters 11-0, storming through their competition, but the Cougars are playing their best basketball of the season, winners of their last three. And a good afternoon and welcome back to South Warren High School for tonight's championship game between the Grayson County Cougars and the Pulaski County Maroons. Sam Gormley with you tonight. We appreciate you taking the time to tune in here to tonight's broadcast on K105 and via K105 Digital Productions. Grayson County enters 6-3. Pulaski County comes in 11-0. Some services have ranked the Maroons as high as number 12 in the entire state. Grayson County yesterday survived against Logan County, winning by a final score of 58-56, while really Pulaski County, their past two games have had no issues. They beat Warren East by 20 and Franklin Simpson by 30 over these last 2 days. Grayson County Cougars and the Pulaski County Maroons coming up in the Locker Room Show. We will introduce you to both teams, talk to the head coach of the Cougars, Travis Johnston, and give you tonight's starting lineups. That comes up and more right here on K105.
We, the people, are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
The pandemic changed our world and the way we work, live, and connect. But there are better days ahead.
As a boy, I fought polio. Today, America's been polio-free for 40 years thanks to vaccination. We'll beat COVID-19 with vaccine too. Protect yourself and your family. Get vaccinated.
Learn more at cdc.gov/coronavirus. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We, the people, are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to South Warren High School, where the Grayson County Cougars are preparing to take on the Pulaski County Maroons here in the championship game of the Best in Hoops Classic at South Warren High School. Pulaski County enters with a record, just 11-0. Nothing too impressive, right? No, this is a really, really good Pulaski County team, averaging just 72.3 points per game. They shoot 47.5% from the field, 34% from beyond the arc, 62.8% from the free throw line. They're led by Gavin Stevens. He's averaging 17 points a game. Cade Lancaster averaging 13.2. And then Zach Travis. So the 3 guards there, 16.2 points and 5.2 rebounds per game. Zach Travis yesterday in their win against Franklin Simpson finished with a game-high 23 points. This is a very good Pulaski County team. They were ranked number 12 in the most recent rankings released by Kentucky Sports Radio, and they are only one of 4 teams in the entire state that are currently undefeated with 10 or more wins. This is a very good team, and you look, and it's not like they have played a very weak schedule. They played a very good Madison Central team, winning in overtime the first game of the season. They've beaten 2 district opponents, and they have also beaten, and then they beat Somerset as well, and then they beat a good Doss team here in Game 1 of the tournament that we just saw Doss beat South Warren handily in the game to win 3rd place just moments ago. Pulaski County to get to the championship game defeated, as we mentioned, Doss 78-75, Warren East 64-44, and Franklin Simpson 81-51. Grayson County survived against Logan County last night. River Blanton hit clutch free throws to send the Cougars into this championship game. We'll introduce you to them coming up next. This is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105.
When someone says you need a bone marrow transplant, those are just not words you want to hear.
I got a call that it was the best match. It was one of the best days of my life. I'm so happy that you're okay.
I just want to say thank you for the second chance at life.
Thousands of patients need a donor like you. Learn how you can help at BeTheMatch.org.
We've all seen it. People who thought COVID was a myth.
I thought the vaccine was a hoax.
It's hard to breathe. It don't try to kill you in just one way. It try to kill you in multiple ways.
Now her whole family has tested positive for COVID-19.
That vaccine could have stopped all of this.
I would definitely have opted to get it.
If they're not vaccinated, get vaccinated. See.
Call the COVID-19 hotline at 1-800-232-0233.
This is my house. My parents helped build it. Now we don't get wet when it rains. I don't get too hot or too cold inside. I can play with my sister. I can play with my brother. I can play with my mother, my father, my family. This is my house.
This is my house.
This is my house.
This is my...
Like mine.
Kentucky is an equal opportunity employer.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to South Warren High School, where the Grayson County Cougars are preparing to take on the Maroons of Pulaski County here in the championship of the Best in Hoops Classic. Grayson County yesterday survived against Logan County, winning by a final score of 58-56. And in that game, it was career high for both Braden Childress and for Jack Logston, as they both finished with 10 points in the game. River Blanton once again paced the way. He had 18 points and 5 rebounds. Blanton on the season averaging 18 points and 6.8 rebounds. Both of those lead the team. Hunter Toms has been playing his best basketball. A little bit of a downside as far as points yesterday. He had only 1 point and 5 rebounds, but on the season averaging 7.6 points and 6.4 rebounds per game. I know that Dylan Horn for Grayson County is questionable to play tonight. He is going through warm-ups. He they said that he bit through his lower lip. We're not necessarily sure whether he will play tonight, but he is going through warm-ups right now. Grayson County, though, it's interesting. When you look through and look back at the history of the times Grayson County has played 4 games in 4 days, in those stretches, so over the past 10 to 15 years, Grayson County has now won 10 straight when doing that. 10 straight games when playing the 4 games in 4 days. You'd have to go all the way back to a loss against Iroquois back in December of 2010, the last time that the Cougars lost. They won 3 after losing to Iroquois 4 the last time, which was played at Allen County, Scottsville, and then they won the first 3 of this series here at South Warren High School. Cougars are coached by Travis Johnston. He's in his 5th season with a record of 59-66. We'll talk to him, get his thoughts on the matchup after this, as this is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
Kentucky's new 5-star school rating system provides parents with an easy way to find out how their children's schools are performing. Star ratings are based on test scores for reading, math, social studies, science, and writing. They are also based on students' academic growth over 1 year. For high schools, ratings are also based on how well students are prepared for college and careers after graduation and the number of students who graduate on time. Visit kyschoolreportcard.com for the latest information on schools in your community.
And someone says, you need a bone marrow transplant, those are just not words you want to hear.
I got a call that it was the best match. It was one of the best days of my life.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Gormley now joined by the head coach of the Grayson County Cougars, head coach Travis Johnston. Coach, yesterday, was it just one of those, I guess they always say, of a win is a win? Was yesterday one of those wins?
Yeah, the best thing about it is that our film messed up halfway through the game, so I couldn't really go back and watch it. We came to play hard, but we didn't play real smart. Got in a lot of foul trouble, gambled a lot, reached a lot. And one of our keys was to not let them score points at the foul line because we thought they'd struggle to score over the top of us, and they score 18 of their 56 from the foul line. And it just wasn't a very good game all the way around. Credit to Logan County because they play hard, and that's one of the best rebounding teams we faced about how hard and physical they go after it. But it's one of those where you get in the locker room and you credit Chandler on a great charge there at the end to get us the ball back tied up with 25 seconds. And then you credit River for making the 2 free throws to go ahead. And then you say, let's get on the bus and go home.
This is your 4th game in 4 days. How's your team feeling?
I would assume some of them got some rest last night being in foul trouble a lot. River had to play all 32 minutes. We're putting a lot on him right now, especially this week here. But I think he's ready for it. It's a tough task to play 4 in a row, but everybody in the tournament's playing 4 in a row, so it's not any different us or Pulaski. So we just got to make sure we're ready to go mentally too.
Braden Childress coming off of a career-high 10 points yesterday, and I know you told me after the game on Tuesday, who now the opponent is escaping me, they're all running together, South Warren, that you thought it was one of his best games. How's he improving?
I don't know. He just seems a little bit more aggressive. He seems a little bit more active. Finally got a smile out of him for the first time on the court ever, I think. He made a big 3 and finally cracked a smile. And he rebounded really, really good last night. I think he had 5 rebounds, and 2 or 3 of them were big rebounds, important rebounds. And he's just finding a way to make to put his mark on the game, put his handprint on the game, and whether that's scoring or assist or right now it's rebounding too. But he's playing really good right now, and if Dylan happens to be out tonight, then we're going to need him to play better too.
Pulaski County enters this game undefeated, and the one thing that stands out again with them is that they can flat out score. How do you limit that?
We got to keep them in front. Our defense will be a little bit different than you see most of the time, especially different from what you've seen against South Warren. We have to keep them in front, and if they make contested shots over the top, kudos to them. But we have to keep them out of transition first because they do a really good job running. But other than that, in the half court, we just got to make sure that we keep them in front and don't let them get easy layups and back cuts.
I know that coaches always like to say when they play these consecutive days that by the end, legs aren't in it. How do you combat that offensively tonight when your legs might not be all the way in it?
We got to do it from everybody. We got to have another balanced attack. like we had against South Warren. Hunter had 16 and whatever against South Warren. Battled a lot of foul trouble last night, and he had 1 point. But you also had Braden step up and had 10. I believe Jack had 10. Chandler had 7. So we were able to step up and get it from other guys. And we're going to need it from everybody because, it's asking a lot to tell River to go get us 20 points every game. We're going to need him to score, but we're going to need other guys to step up too.
When looking back at times Grayson County has played 4 games in 4 days over the past 10 to 15 years, Grayson County now has won 10 straight. How do you make it 11 tonight?
Stop them in transition and just be solid on the defensive end. Don't gamble. Don't let them get easy baskets because they're going to make their easy baskets and then they're going to make tough baskets too. So eliminating their easy baskets and making all the other ones be tougher is step one. And there's a lot of steps to beating a good team like this. Being ranked 12th or whatever they are in the state. But we gotta make it tough on them first, and we got a tough group, so I'm hoping we're able to do that.
Coach, good luck. We'll have more here coming up on the Locker Room Show after this.
The pandemic changed our world and the way we work, live, and connect. But there are better days ahead.
As a boy, I fought polio. Today, America's been polio-free for 40 years thanks to vaccination. We'll beat COVID-19 with vaccine too. Protect yourself and your family. Get vaccinated.
Learn more at cdc.gov/coronavirus. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
We, the people, are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
Kentucky's new 5-star school rating system provides parents with an easy way to find out how their children's schools are performing. Star ratings are based on test scores for reading, math, social studies, science, and writing. They are also based on students' academic growth over 1 year. For high schools, ratings are also based on how well students are prepared for college and careers after graduation and the number of students who graduate on time. Visit kyschoolreportcard.com for the latest information on schools in your community.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Welcome back here to South Warren High School, where the Cougars are taking the floor, getting ready to take on the Pulaski County Maroons here in the championship game of the Best in Hoops Classic at South Warren High School. The Maroons 11-0, the Cougars 6-3. Let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. First, to the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Maroons of Pulaski County. 8th grade point guard Carson Fraley, averaging 6.5 points per game and 3.9 rebounds per game. Gavin Stevens is a senior shooting guard, 17 points per game. Caden Lancaster is a junior forward, 13.2 points per game. Zach Travis is a senior shooting guard, 16.2 points per game. And Caleb Sloan is a swing man, kind of playing the 3, 8.2 points per game. Once more, that's Sloan, Travis, Lancaster, Stevens, and Fraley. The Maroons are coached by John Fraley. He's in his 6th season with a record of 119-44 overall. His assistant coaches, Chris Blankenship, Blake Burton, Jeff Cothran, Chris Fitzgerald, and Shannon Fraley. Now the starting lineup for the Grayson County Cougars, entering with a record of 6-3. Senior guard number 2, Keegan Sharp, paces the Cougars 11 points per game. Senior Chandler McCready back in the starting lineup, 6.6 points and 2.6 rebounds per game. Junior River Blanson averaging 18 points a game and 6.8 rebounds per game. 7th grader Jack Longston gets his 3rd career start, 2.9 points and 2.4 rebounds per game. He's coming off of a career high. Hunter Tom, 7.6 points and 6.4 rebounds. That's Tom's, Logston, Blanton, McCready, and Sharp. The assistant coaches to Brian Hill, Brett Johnson, Daryl Meredith, and Mike McClintock. And the head coach in his 5th season is Travis Johnston. The play-by-play is next on K105.
We the people are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We the people are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County Schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together we are
Grayson County and Pulaski County in the Best in Hoops Classic Championship game is set to begin here in just mere moments. That'll come up next. We'll bring you the starting lineups one more time after this. Grayson County and Pulaski County is next.
We've all seen it. People who thought COVID was a myth.
I thought the vaccine was a hoax.
It's hard to breathe. It don't try to kill you in just one way. It try to kill you in multiple ways.
Now her whole family has tested positive for COVID-19.
That vaccine could have stopped all of this.
I would definitely have opted to get it.
If they're not vaccinated, get vaccinated.
See.
Call the COVID-19 hotline at 1-800-232-0233.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
Grayson County and Pulaski County here getting ready to get underway as it's time for basketball in Bowling Green. Grayson County enters with a record of 6-3. Pulaski County comes in undefeated at 11-0. The opening tip It's going to be Hunter Toms to jump for Grayson County and Gavin Stevens to jump for the Maroons. Stevens stands 6'6", and the opening tip is in the air, and it is controlled by the Grayson County Cougars as Toms got just enough of it to not get into the hands of the 7th grade point guard Jack Longston, who gets his 3rd career start. Starting lineup for Grayson County, it's a new look as interior pass here to Blanton down the left side, layup, can't get enough on it. Rebounded on the inside by the Maroons of Pulaski County, and they're looking to push. They will move in transition, and that's exactly what they do. As quick basket on the left side is in by Caden Lancaster, and Pulaski County has an early 2-0 lead. The starting lineup for Grayson County: Keegan Sharp, Hunter Toms, Jack Longston, Chandler McCready, and River Blanton. Keegan Sharp is looking to break the timeline and will just at about the logo. 2-0. Pulaski County with the early lead. They're a team that likes to get out and run, and for Grayson County to pull off the upset today, they are going to have to find a way to slow down the Maroons. In the near corner, Sharp swings it over to Blanton. Blanton off to the left wing to Longston, who gets it back down inside to Blanton, who goes down the left lane and lays it in on the left side. River Blanton is the leading scorer for Grayson County. He's averaging 18 points per game. He's coming off of 2 clutch free throws in the closing seconds to beat Logan County last night. Inside, on the right side, driving in and getting around his defender and laying it in is the 8th grade guard, Carson Fraley. And Pulaski County now steals the inbounds pass. Fraley misses the layup. A rebound, and the putback is inside and no good. And a foul is going to be called on the rebound, whistled on Pulaski County. As the layup, Zach Travis missed it on the second chance. Foul called on Carson Fraley. That is his first and the team's first. Jack Longston gives it off inbounds into the near side to Keegan Sharp, who breaks the timeline across the near side. Sharp into the near corner to McCready. McCready drives the near baseline, behind the back dribble, has to pick up his dribble from about 10 feet out. He finds Toms on the right wing. Toms man-to-man defense here, and he walks with it. Took just an extra step on the spin move, and kind of an awkward spin move on the inside for Grayson County. 4-2, Pulaski County on top of Grayson. 6 minutes and 26 seconds to play here in the first quarter. It is the Best in Hoops Classic Championship here from South Warren High School. Both these teams 3-0 so far in play this week, both playing their 4th game in 4 days. Pulaski County off to the right wing, and an offensive foul and illegal screen is called off the ball. Whistled on Gavin Stevens, his first and the team's second. And Pulaski County sticking with their full court defense. Is there something on the floor here? One of the officials comes over. He's going to come pick it up and throw it in his left pocket, and we're ready to keep on rolling. Full court defense for Pulaski. Toms will pass it in and gives it to Keegan Sharp, who's quickly double teamed as he got the first zone look here for the Maroons. Longston up the far side, picks up his dribble on the far side. He loses the ball, and it bounces around, and Sharp comes down with it for Grayson. Out front to Toms. Toms into the near corner to McCready. McCready comes back to the left side. Shot blocked off to the right side by Travis. Outlet pass down to the left side, Lancaster. Lancaster picks up 10-foot floater, good. Lancaster's got 4 points. Pulaski County leads 6-2, 5 minutes and 40 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. Now Grayson County another steal behind the back to Lancaster on the left side. The basket's good. Zach Travis finds Lancaster, and Lancaster lays it in. And it is all Maroons early on, 8-2 they lead. Into the middle, another tip. Toms is able to get this one and find Sharp on the near side. The Cougars have numbers in the near corner. Blanton, 3, up, short. And rebounded on the floor, pulled down, and they're immediately looking to push down the right side, and a dunk is laid in on the right side by Caden Lancaster. He has 8 points, and Travis Johnston wants a timeout. It's Pulaski 10, Grayson 2, 5:07 to go in the first. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Caden Lancaster had 15 points in yesterday's win for the Maroons against Franklin Simpson. Today, he's already got 8 points through the first not even 3 minutes of the contest, and it is Pulaski County 10, Grayson County 2, 5:07 to go in the first quarter. Travis Johnston doesn't make any substitutions here. That was just a quick 30-second timeout. Probably have his team take a deep breath. Keegan Sharp being triple teamed in the backcourt. Needs to find help and finds it in the middle with Toms. Toms swings it into the near corner to McCready. McCready dumps a pass off to Blanton on the left side. The great ball movement turns into points for Grayson as Blanton lays it in on that left side. It is 10-4. Pulaski still leads Grayson County. Driving in, getting around Logston. Pass out, far side three is up, and it is off the back of the iron. No good by Sloan. The Maroons do get the rebound. Pulaski County, a very good rebounding team, averaging 33 rebounds per game. 18-foot jump shot from straight away is an air ball by Zach Travis. And Grayson County is going to get the basketball back. Pulaski County coached by John Fraley's in his sixth season, 119 and 44. His previous 5 seasons, 4 of them have ended in the regional semifinals, and his first season ended in the Sweet 16. Logston picks up his dribble as a pirouette. Give the pass to Sharp. Sharp into the near corner to McCready. Grayson County looking. 3 straight away. Sharp, count it! Keegan Sharp knocks in the 3, and Grayson brings it to a one-possession game at 10-7. Cougars switching up the defense here a little bit. Jump pass inside and off the right side. Too hard. Rebounded by Grayson as Lancaster put a little bit too much on that inside, and Blanton comes down with the rebound for the Cougars of Grayson County. 10-7, Pulaski on top of Grayson. 3 minutes and 54 seconds to go in the first quarter. Jack Logston loses the ball. It's taken away by Lancaster. Lancaster to the near side. Travis, layup, good. Zach Travis, 12-7, Pulaski County. Travis gets his name into the scorebook. The senior averages 16.2 points per game. Jack Logston in the backcourt, passes to the near side, and it's taken away. Down the left lane, layup good by Carson Fraley. And after the Cougars brought it to within 3, quick 4-0 run for Pulaski County in transition. And immediately a substitution to check in for Grayson County. It'll be Braden Childress at the next stoppage of play. In between the circles, Keegan Sharp to the right wing, McCready. McCready out front to Toms. Toms being guarded man-to-man to the right side to McCready. McCready's going to slow up and look back at the 5th-year head coach, Travis Johnston. McCready angles back here towards the near side at the free throw line. Tried to get a pass off to Toms, loses the ball. A loose ball, fight for it is going to be timeout, Pulaski County. They're going to grant a timeout to the Maroons. Travis Johnston didn't like that call. He says that the Cougars had a hand on it. I'm surprised that they didn't end up granting a jump ball, but instead it is a timeout to the Maroons of Pulaski County. Got to give a shout out, though, to Pulaski County, as yesterday before their game against Franklin Simpson, they made a trip to the Warren County Board of Education office where they donated thousands of dollars of gift cards. And those gift cards, they wanted to be given out to those in need, as obviously the tornado, one of the sets of tornadoes ripped through the Bowling Green area not far from where we're sitting here. In fact, as we were driving in 165 on the way in, we saw one of the paths that it rips through, and it's a very good deed for Pulaski County as they donated thousands of dollars of gift cards. I know that they also donated some money to Dawson Springs and also to other areas of Western Kentucky as they combined with their arch rival Somerset to raise money at their game last week. Into the game, Bryson Duggar for Pulaski County out of this timeout. Step back 3, right wing is in and out. And that was taken by Gavin Stevens. Braden Childress is into the game for Grayson County. He comes down with the rebound. Childress coming off of a career-high 10 points in the Cougars' win against Logan County yesterday. Inside Tom, spin move on the right side, blocked as he goes up, gains the ball back, but loses it as it's taken away. Quickly looking to push down the right side, coast to coast, and laying it in on the right side is Gavin Stevens. Stevens is a transfer from Somerset High School in Pulaski County as he transfers to the Maroons in this swarm defense Grayson County's having issues with. Cougars trail 16-7, 2:10 to go here in the first quarter. Toms inside to Blanton. Blanton on the right side, layup no good, and a blocking foul is going to be called in the interior. Whistled on Bryson Duggar. For Duggar, that is his first, the team's third. It'll be River Blanton to the free throw line. Blanton from the charity stripe this season, 53.5%, but he hit 2 big free throws down the stretch with about 4 seconds left for the Cougars to beat Logan County yesterday by a final score of 58-56. First free throw is no good for Blanton. Dylan Horn comes into the game for Grayson County, as does Owen Bratcher. Good to see Horn in there. Travis Johnston told us in the pregame that Horn was questionable tonight. And Blanton's second free throw is no good as well. The junior misses both, and Pulaski County immediately looks to push. It's a pass down to Travis in the near corner. Travis gets it out front to Duggar. Duggar gives back to Travis. Near side three is up, and it is off to the right side. And Childress comes down with a rebound for Grayson County. Braden Childress, an outlet pass down to a wide open Horn on the right side. Horn gives it back to Bratcher in transition, who lays it in on the right side. Nice job by Horn, who got too far underneath of the basket to find, that was Bratcher, and a three on the right side is knocked in to answer. As that was Gavin Stevens, and Pulaski County is making whatever they want right now as they lead 19-9, 1 minute and 35 seconds to play in the first quarter. Keegan Sharp on the right side to Childress, and it's knocked out of bounds by Stevens, and it's going to stay Grayson County basketball. Travis Johnston coaching up his junior point guard, Braden Childress. River Blanton gets it out front to Horn. Horn gives it back to Blanton. Blanton cuts down the right side. Too hard on the layup. Rebound knocked out by Bratcher, though. It goes into the hands of Duggar. Duggar looks to push. Down to the left wing. Three in transition for Stevens is off the back of the iron. And Blanton comes down with a rebound for Grayson County. Blanton to Childress. Childress keeps his head up. And he looks to break the timeline right in between the circles. 1:08 to go here in the first quarter. Pulaski County leads Grayson County 19-9. Horn inside to Childress. Childress on the left side amongst the towers as it's stripped on the way up. And the Maroons come down with it. Stevens gives it off to the guard, Travis. Travis breaks the timeline at the free throw line. Spin move down to the left side. Off the glass, too hard. The putback inside, no good. And Blanton comes down with the rebound for the Cougars. 48 seconds to go in the first quarter. Blanton coast to coast and in a reach-in foul. It's going to be called in transition on, I believe they're going to call this on, it wasn't who I thought it was. It's on Lancaster. That's his first. The team's fourth. The substitution that was into the game, Jace Fry in for Pulaski County. That's who I thought the foul was going to be called on. Also into the game now is Cameron Hargis for the Maroons. Blanton inside to Bratcher. Not a good feed though. Bratcher wasn't able to keep a hold of it. And the Maroons have the basketball. Three right wing up, and it is good. And in by Caden Lancaster. He's got 11 points here in this first quarter, and it's 22-9, 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Pulaski County leads Grayson County to Keegan Sharp. He will break the timeline across the near side with a pass to the right wing to Bratcher. Bratcher cross court to Blanton. Blanton drives in, free throw line jump pass inside to Bratcher. Had a hand on it, and he fires one over to Horn. Horn gets it outside now to Childress. Childress runs it out front to Blanton. Blanton down the right lane, tried to get a pass inside to Bratcher, but when he tried to get the pass inside, he was bumped and fouled by Hargis. For Hargis, that is his first and the team's fifth. Sub into the game for Pulaski County. Caleb Sloan will re-enter. It'll be Sharp to pass in from underneath of his own basket. 10.3 on the clock, and the inbounds pass is knocked out of bounds by Pulaski County. So Cougars will now pass in from right in front of our vantage point here alongside the scores table opposite of the benches. It'll be Blanton to pass in. And he gives it out front now to Braden Childress. Childress down inside to Blanton. Blanton on the left side. Shot is blocked on the interior. Long rebound chased down by Horn. Horn inside, and they're not going to get a shot off. And at the end of the first quarter, it is Pulaski County 22, Grayson County 9. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We, the people, are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
It's all Maroons here early on, 22-9. Pulaski County leads Grayson County as we approach the start of the second quarter. Sam Gormley with you on the call tonight. Caden Lancaster has a game-high 11 points. Gavin Stevens adds 5. Carson Freely 4 to pace the scoring for the Maroons. For Grayson County, it was 4 from Blanton, 3 from Sharp, 2 from Bratcher. 3 off the inbounds near side is up and in by Caleb Sloan, and that's not how you wanted to start the second quarter for Grayson County. They now trail this one 25-9. 7:45 to go here in the second quarter. Blanton in the near corner. Jump pass inside to Horn. Horn's double team. Try to lay up on the left side. No good. And a jump ball on the rebound is going to give possession to Grayson County, as Owen Bratcher did a nice job wrapping that one up. Into the game for Pulaski County will be number 11, Zach Travis. Lancaster will take a seat. Childress inside to Bratcher. Spin moved in the lane. The basket's good. Nice basket by Owen Bratcher. He's got 4 points. Quickly moving are the Maroons. That's what they do. They like to play up fast and in transition. Very good transition basketball team. In the near corner, a jump pass out front now. Driving in Travis, down the left side, out front. Left wing 3 is up, and it is good for Caleb Sloan. He's now got 2 threes in this quarter, and Pulaski County is hitting threes left and right. And now a pass is knocked out of bounds by the Maroons in transition as they tried to get an outlet pass up, but the Maroon got just enough of it. 28-11, Pulaski County leads, 7:09 to play here in the second quarter. Out front to Bratcher, his pass taken away. Fast break down the right side. The layup is good by Jace Fry. And this one is starting to get out of hand for Grayson County early on. 30-11, they trail Pulaski County, 6:54 to go in the second quarter. Keegan Sharp trapped on the left side. Out front to Childress. Childress with the left hand. He's going to back it off and set up the offense for Grayson County. To the right wing, Blanton. Blanton between the legs, gives it into the near corner to Bratcher. Bratcher back inside to Blanton. Blanton kiss off the glass on the right side is too much and rebounded on the inside by Duggar. Duggar slows up as he crosses the timeline. Fires a pass into the near corner. Travis catches it off of a low bounce. Travis dumps it off to the left side. Blocked by Bratcher, and they're going to call a foul on the inside. Owen Bratcher picks up the foul after coming up and trying to block the shot from behind of Zach Travis. For Bratcher, that is only his first, and the Cougars' first. The line will be Zach Travis. Or, sorry, it will not be Travis. It will rather be Jace Fry. And the first one is short for the junior Fry. Fry only a 41.2% free throw shooter. Fry takes 3 dribbles and lets the second one fly, and it is no good, misses them both, and Blanton comes down with a long rebound. 30-11, Grayson County trails Pulaski County. Braden Childress being chased backwards. Blanton now double teamed into the middle to Bratcher, who breaks the timeline to McCready down the near side. McCready off to Blanton on the right wing. Blanton holds the ball low, gets a screen from Toms. Blanton drives down the left side, gets the hole, flip shot, good. Blanton's got 6 points. Grayson County just trying to keep themselves in this game early on. Down the far baseline, firing it out. Beautiful pass, and the feed on the left side is knocked in. Caleb Sloan has 3 threes in this second quarter. And Pulaski County's lead is now 20 at 33-13. In the middle, Toms. Toms down to Bratcher on the right side. Bratcher picks it up, spins. Blanton, 3 in transition. Right side, in and out. High off the glass to grab the rebound is Fraley. Fraley swings a pass over. They have to quickly pass it back out front. Fraley on the right wing. He thought about taking a deep 3, gives it off to the Sloan, who has been red hot here to start this second quarter of play. Out front, Fraley. Handoff pass, 3, right wing, and guess what? It's good. Cameron Hargis knocks in a 3. Timeout on the floor taken by Travis Johnston. We'll take it with him. It's 36-13. Oh, no, there wasn't a timeout. I thought there was a timeout called. There was not. I guess there was a foul or something. As I missed as to what they were blowing the whistle for. I guess it was for substitutions or something, and now they're going to go to the scores table. And they're talking it over here, and not entirely sure what this stoppage of play is for. It'll be Grayson County basketball. The no timeout was taken. 5:08 to go here in the second quarter. Cougars trail 36-13. They give it into Braden Childress, who is fouled by Pulaski County on the inbounds. The Maroons are very physical. Zach Travis picks up the foul. It's his first, team sixth. Jack Logston will come into the game for Grayson County. As will Keegan Sharp. Braden Childress checks out. And Owen Bradshaw checks out. You got Logston, McCready, Sharp, Toms, and Blanton on the floor for Grayson County. Into Keegan Sharp. Sharp over to the far side to Blanton. Blanton looks to push for the Cougars. Blanton, no look pass to Toms, who cuts, met at the rim, and is fouled hard by the Maroons. And free throws will come for Toms as he wasn't able to finish, but he was fouled hard by Gavin Stevens. That is his second and the team's seventh. Toms to the line to shoot two. He stares down the rim. The first one is up, and it is no good. Free throws have been the struggle for Grayson County this season. Team only shoots just over 52%. Toms at the line, 46.7%. Second free throw. Toms good. 36-14. Pulaski County leads Grayson County. 4 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the second quarter. To the right wing, firing a pass inside, spinning it around, fading it away, and the shot on the right side is off and no good by Stevens. McCready comes down with a rebound for Grayson County and finds Sharp deep on the left wing. Sharp hears the play call from Travis Johnston. Gets a screen from Blanton, slows it up, tried to give it back to Blanton, but it's taken away. Fast break down the left side, fouled by Blanton, and the basket is good. And the two players run into one another, and it was clear. It almost looked like that was something more than it was, but it was just two players who ran into one another, and both were trying to hold each other up. It made it look like they were almost going at one another, but there was nothing there. Blanton picks up the foul. It is his first, the team's second. The basket was good, though, by Gavin Stevens. He'll go to the line, where he's a 91.7% free throw shooter, and he shows off there by making that one. 39-14, Pulaski County leads Grayson County. 4 minutes and 25 seconds to play in the second quarter. Sharp breaks the timeline with a pass to Logston. Logston with a left hand to the right elbow to Toms. Toms drives down right side, too hard on the layup. Rebounded on the inside. Pass, though it knocked away, and a long knock away is going to be a foul, I believe, called on Pulaski County. Kind of a weird play there as two players met at half court. And a call there is going to be on Gavin Stevens. That is his third. Team's eighth. And 1-1 will come here for Grayson County. And I'm not sure who's taking the free throws. Is it Blanton or is it Sharp? It'll be Keegan Sharp. Sharp will shoot one in the bonus, where you look at a season total of 58.8%, and we'll tell you now that that does not tell the story of Keegan Sharp. He is a much better free throw shooter than 58.8%, and the first one is good. It wasn't a great start to the season for Sharp, as he came into this season only having 2 games in his career where he missed 2 free throws. He's had a couple of those in this season already. He makes both of them there. Grayson County trying to keep themselves alive as they trail 39-16. 3 wide open on the far side by Fraley is no good. The rebound, though, underneath is taken by River Blanton. Blanton will slow up and cross the timeline, speeds it as he does so. Blanton on the left wing, backs it off. Man-to-man defense here for Pulaski County. The defense has given the Cougars fits in this game. Blanton on the far side, it's knocked out of bounds, and that's been kind of the thing here is Pulaski County is getting hands on passing lanes. They're doing that a lot here today. I'm not sure if it's necessarily lazy passes for Grayson County or good defense or a mix between the two. Left wing Sharp. Sharp will back it off, being chased backwards by Duggar. Sharp drives in, step back, 18 feet left side. It's an air ball. High off the glass, Travis to grab the rebound. He does an outlet pass to Fraley. Fraley tried to get an interior pass inside, but Jack Logston running in transition knocked that ball out of bounds. That was a nice play by the 7th grader Logston. It is going to stay Pulaski County basketball underneath of the basket. To pass in, McCready knocks it out of bounds. Seeing a little bit there on even just back-to-back plays here, some more defensive fire for Grayson County. Pulaski Throws one in, and somehow coming down with it and making the layup on the left side was Caden Lancaster. There were 3 Cougars, and Lancaster somehow came down with the basketball. Logston has the ball knocked away. Travis runs it down, but he knocks it into the hands of Logston unintentionally. Sharp going to break the timeline. 3:12 to go in the second quarter. It's all Pulaski County. Down inside, Logston with the right hand. Can't get the floater to fall. And a rebound, and the Maroons are looking to push. Down to the right side. Layup, no good, and a hard foul is going to be called. And it'll be River Blankton's second. Into the line will be Caden Lancaster. Lancaster from the free throw line, 4 of 7 coming into this week of play. And the first one is good. This is a really good Pulaski County team. I mean, they were ranked 12th in the state in the most recent rankings by Kentucky Sports Radio, and they're proving that here. I thought Collins was one of the better teams that we were going to see all year last week, and this is a really good Pulaski County team. Lancaster makes both free throws, and it's the Maroons 43-16 against Grayson County. 2 minutes and 57 seconds to go in the second quarter. Childress on the left side. Picks it up, gives it to McCready on the right wing. McCready with the right hand. Fakes the drive, gives it to Sharp at the volleyball line. Back inside to McCready. McCready back to Sharp. Sharp swings it over to the left wing to Childress. Childress to Sharp. Sharp down the right side. No look pass to McCready, who takes a right wing 3. It is short in the roll, and the rebound is knocked out. McCready, though, chases it back down on the far side, but it ran out of real estate. McCready came out and was almost going to make a really, really nice rebound on the inside, but just ran out of room, and you could tell that he was kind of looking at his hands saying, oh, I'd love to have another chance at that one. Pulaski County 43-16 against Grayson County. 2 minutes and 24 seconds to go here in the first half. Fraley on the left wing, interior pass too hard, and it's going to be possession back to the Cougars. Owen Bratcher into the game for Grayson County. Hunter Toms will take a seat. Pulaski now backing off in just a man-to-man defense, or a half-court defense, but it is almost a 1-3-1 zone, if not like a 3-2. On the right wing, Sharp. Kicks to the near corner to Horn, who drives the near baseline, loses it, gains it back on the right side, finds Sharp, straight away, 3, up and in and out. Rebounded by McCready, flip shot, right side is no good. Travis comes down with the rebound for the Maroons. Travis, an outlet pass to the left side, spinning around and catching that one was Caleb Sloan, who crosses it back now to Travis. Travis being guarded by Horn, drives in, Horn, and an offensive foul is going to be called. On the far side on Zach Travis, that is his second, team's 9th, and as Jack Logston will come into the game here for Grayson, in for Chandler McCready, I didn't see that happen, but I looked we didn't have a great angle on it. And I looked over at the head coach for Pulaski County, John Fraley. He just nodded his head, saying, as if to say, that was 100% the right call. Keegan Sharp off to the left wing to Logston. Logston over to the far side, Childress. Inside to Bratcher, and a foul is called underneath on Pulaski County. Maroons are starting to get into some foul trouble. That foul's called on Lancaster. That's his second. You got 3 on Stevens and 2 each on Zach Travis and Caden Lancaster. Owen Bratcher to the free throw line. He's 1 of 8 from the charity stripe this season. And the first free throw is up, and it is no good off the back of the iron. Bratcher has been dealing with a shoulder injury, and that only makes shooting free throws that much harder. Nolan Hornbeck comes into the game for Grayson County. The second free throw for Bratcher. It's no good. Hornbeck knocked the rebound up into the hands of Duggar for Pulaski County. As Hornbeck comes in and at least made an attempt at a rebound, and a right wing 3 in transition is made by Caleb Sloan. That's 4 threes in this quarter for Sloan. Sloan came in averaging 8.2 points per game. He shot nearly 50% from 3 coming in to this game as well, and he's pointing off right there. Sharp on the right wing. You've got the zone defense for Pulaski County. Logston on the left wing. Picks it up onto the left side to Childress, and the ball's knocked out of bounds by Pulaski County. 58.4 seconds to go here in the second quarter. It is Pulaski County 46, Grayson County 16. Childress to the left elbow to Bratcher on the far side. Childress, three up, good! Braden Childress knocks in a three on the inbounds pass. 46-19, 47 seconds to go in the second quarter. Right wing, Hargis. They swing it over inside to Hargis on the cut. Left-hand layup is good for Cameron Hargis. He's got 5 points in the game. Got to presume that the Cougars will hold for the final shot unless they just get the perfect window here. Keegan Sharp out front to Childress. Childress inside to Bratcher. Bratcher off to Logston. Left wing three is up. It's an air ball. And right into the hands, like a wide receiver catching that one, was Carson Fraley. Now the Maroons will get a chance to hold for the final shot, and they lead by 29, 48-19. 10 seconds to go in the second quarter. Fraley on the right side. Hornbeck comes out. Deep three. Right wing is high off the back of the iron. Rebound. Put back up and no good. And a foul is going to be called with 0.1 seconds on the clock. Nolan Hornbeck picks up the foul. That is his first. And the team's fourth. Into the line is going to be Jace Fry. He's 0 of 2 from the charity stripe tonight. And you can make that 0 of 3 as he misses that first one. Second free throw, up good for Fry, and that will be the end of the first half of play. Grayson County trails this one 49-22. This is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105.
The pandemic changed our world and the way we work, live, and connect. But there are better days ahead.
As a boy, I fought polio. Today, America's been polio-free for 40 years thanks to vaccination. We'll beat COVID-19 with vaccine too. Protect yourself and your family. Get vaccinated.
Learn more at cdc.gov/coronavirus. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to South Warren High School, where it is all Pulaski County here in the first half as the Maroons lead this one 49-19. And if you're Grayson County, this second half is going to tell you a lot about how this team is Pulaski's a very, very, very good team. It's right now hard to see what weakness that they might have, and they came in 11-0 and they showed every reason as to why they are 11-0. Coming up on our halftime show, we'll run down the scoring from this game, some scores from around the region. We'll get you ready for the second half of plays. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
We, the people, are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
The pandemic changed our world and the way we work, live, and connect. But there are better days ahead.
As a boy, I fought polio. Today, America's been polio-free for 40 years thanks to vaccination. We'll beat COVID-19 with vaccine too. Protect yourself and your family. Get vaccinated.
Learn more at cdc.gov/coronavirus. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19, and that means calling ahead instead of going directly to a doctor or hospital if you're sick. It means being more patient. We're all in this together, and we all have a role in preventing the spread. So, prepare, focus on the essentials, protect, keep some space from people outside your home, and disinfect a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to South Warren High School, where Pulaski County leads this one 49-19 at the half in the championship game of the Best in Hoops Classic. Try to see if we can't run down a score or two from around the region. Obviously not a lot going on here on the day before Christmas Eve. In fact, as I scroll through here, I'm not sure that there's really any scores to bring you. As I am scrolling back through, and it doesn't appear that there's a whole lot to bring you right now. As obviously a lot of games past couple of days, most of these tournaments went Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, giving teams an extra day to get ready for the Christmas holiday that comes up beginning tomorrow. But as I scroll through here, it doesn't seem like there's really anything to bring you. As far as some scores from around the region, I know earlier today it was Doss that finished in third place of this Best in Hoops Classic as they defeated South Warren in this game. Grayson County trails this one 49-19. At the half, we'll come back, run down the scoring for the first half as this is Cougar Basketball on K105.
The pandemic changed our world and the way we work, live, and connect. But there are better days ahead.
As a boy, I fought polio. Today, America's been polio-free for 40 years thanks to vaccination. We'll beat COVID-19 with vaccine too. Protect yourself and your family. Get vaccinated.
Learn more at cdc.gov/coronavirus. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19, and that means calling ahead instead of going directly to a doctor or hospital if you're sick. It means being more patient. We're all in this together, and we all have a role in preventing the spread. So, prepare, focus on the essentials, protect, keep some space from people outside your home, and disinfect a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
And someone says, you need a bone marrow transplant, those are just not words you want to hear.
I got a call that it was the best match. It was one of the best days of my life. I'm so happy that you're okay.
I just want to say thank you for the second chance at life. Thousands of patients need a donor like you. Learn how you can help at BeTheMatch.org.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to South Warren High School, where Grayson County trails this one 49-19 at the half. Running down the scoring from the first half for Pulaski County, they are being led by Caden Lancaster, 15 points, 12 for Caleb Sloan, 8 for Gavin Stevens, 5 for Cameron Hargis, 4 for Carson Fraley, 3 for Jace Fry, and 2 for Zach Travis. Pulaski County entered today's game averaging 5 threes per game. They've hit 7 in the first half here tonight. For Grayson County, the River Blank led the scoring. He had 6 points, 5 points for Keegan Sharp, 3 for Braden Childress, 2 for Owen Bratcher, and 1 for Hunter Toms. For Grayson County, it's going to tell you a lot about this team here in the second half, as they're going to have to show some fight. I think Travis Johnson made this point earlier in the week, where it was just he doesn't ever have to worry about this team not playing hard. And I don't think that they're not playing hard. I think that, you know what, for one, this is their 4th game in 4 days. Can't hide from that fact. This team is tired, and I think that they're showing that. But I think if you can fight and show a lot of fight and defensive pressure and better passing in the second half, you can at least make this thing somewhat interesting. I mean, 30 points against a really good team is a tall task. But we've seen crazier things. Just look back a couple of days ago when the Cougars came back from 21 down. Grayson County and Pulaski County, second half comes up next on K105.
We've all seen it. People who thought COVID was a myth.
I thought the vaccine was a hoax.
It's hard to breathe. It don't try to kill you in just one way. It try to kill you in multiple ways.
Now her whole family has tested positive for COVID-19.
That vaccine could have stopped all of this.
I would definitely have opted to get it.
If they're not vaccinated, get vaccinated. See.
Call the COVID-19 hotline at 1-800-232-0233.
Hey, boss. Okay?
I said I'm fine.
See you in the morning with the frosted Superman, but it wasn't on it. And we lost it. In my head, in my head, in my head. Where you at underlay in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Bob.
You know you can talk to me.
Yeah.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Grayson County trails this one 49-19 as we start the third quarter of play. Sam Gormley with you, and the Maroons of Pulaski County will start with the basketball. Cougars allowed 7 threes in the first half of play against Pulaski. They average making only 5, and they try an alley-oop inside, and it's not a good pass inside to Gavin Stevens, and because of it, Grayson County is able to take it away. It's a good start there for Grayson defensively. They kind of sniffed that one out, see what the defense could do, and maybe start making some shots as well. Out front, Jack Logston with the ball here for Grayson County. Fires over to the left wing to McCready. McCready drives near baseline, gets up, tries to go up with a hard shot. It's partially blocked, and Fraley comes down with a rebound for Pulaski County. Fraley pushing down the right side, loses the ball, and it's taken away by River Blanton. Blanton down the near side, behind the back, on the left side. Shot is no good. Thompson's follow is no good. Blanton's second follow gets the roll. River Blanton on the inside's got 8 points. And it is Pulaski County 49-21. 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Fraley into the near corner. Travis thought about a 3, but had to hold himself up, spinning it around. Lancaster inside the lane is up to 17 points. And that's the thing. This Pulaski County team, you heard me talk with Travis Johnson, Cougar head coach, in the open, about that they can just flat out score. And I think I might have been underestimating them. They can more than flat out score. Blanton drives near baseline, goes up with a shot on the left side and makes it in. As Blanton drove down to that left block, got around the defender, and used the baseline as like a border. 3 is off the mark, spinning around with the left hand. The basket is good by Caleb Sloan. I'm sure Grayson County saying, oh, wow, you can actually make a shot inside the three-point line, as Sloan was 4 of 4 from 3 in the first half. Sharp out front, Logston. Logston got a pass inside to Toms, but passed it too hard that it bounced right back into his hands. Logston over to the far side to Blanton. Hits off the side of the backboard. Rebounded by Stevens for the Maroons. to Travis. Travis spin move down the right lane. Right-handed floater is no good. The putback on the left side is in. Driving in and just reaching up with the left hand. I believe that was Lancaster that made that basket. 19 points for Lancaster. Sharp switches over to the left wing. Interior pass to Blanton. Blanton spins around and is fouled on the floor. And they'll show this foul as to be called on Zach Travis. That is his third and the team's first of the second half. Logston will come out. Childress will come in for Grayson. To the left elbow to Toms. Toms gives it to Sharp. Sharp being chased back towards the middle. They're not letting Sharp get off any shots, but we know that Keegan will pull up from anywhere on the floor if given the opportunity. Blanton to the free throw line to Toms. Toms spins it around at the free throw line, tries to split defenders and walks with it. 55-23, Pulaski County leads Grayson County, 5:12 to go in the third quarter. Grayson County has won 10 straight games in these four-day tournaments. That dates back to the early 2010s. The last time that they lost was against Iroquois back in 2010. Inside pass, reverse layup is good by Caden Lancaster, and he is just doing whatever he wants. The junior forward is having himself a day here at South Warren High School. Childress to Horn on the left block. Horn bodies up his man and has it poked away, and it'll stay Grayson County basketball. (57-23), 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Horn picks up his dribble at the free throw line to Childress. Childress to the far side to Blanton. Blanton back inside to Horn. Horn goes up with a shot and it is partially blocked. Blanton there to pick it up and put it in on the right side. River Blanton's got 12 points. He's got 12 of Grayson's 25, 4:20 to go in the third quarter. Got a handoff pass to Fraley. Fraley being guarded by Sharp into the near corner to Travis, who will take the three. He was left alone for just a second. He pulls up, and it is short. And we got an official timeout. I think Dylan Horn might have taken a hard fall, and he immediately goes over to the bench and goes down and bends over, and hope Dylan is okay. I'm not sure if he took an awkward fall or took an elbow to the chest or something, but he's headed over to the trainer's table, and he's got both hands on the table. Let's hope Dylan is okay. Straight away, Toms. Tried to get an interior pass, but passed it in between both Bradshaw and Blanton. And it's going to be Pulaski County ball. Travis in the far corner. Drives for our baseline, and a reach-in foul is called on the Cougars. Called on Blanton. No, it's called on Toms. Toms is first. Team's first. Pass on the inbounds. On the left side, nothing but net. The shot is in by Caleb Sloan. He's got 16 points, 57-27. Pulaski County keeping pace with his 30-point advantage. Childress gets a screen from Blanton on the right wing. Interior pass to Blanton on the right block. Shot partially blocked inside and ripped away, and coming away with it is Stevenson. Stevenson keeps his dribble going as he crosses the timeline on the near side. Guarded by Toms. Handoff pass, three, right side, up, and no good. Taken by Lancaster, rebounded by Blanton. Blanton gives it off now to Childress. Childress, an outlet pass to the left wing to Sharp. Sharp out front, Childress. 2-3 zone for Pulaski County. Right wing, Blanton drives down the right lane. Shot, right side, almost falling in, but he'll go to the free throw line regardless after being fouled on the drive by Caleb Sloan. It's only Sloan's first and the team's second. Blanton to the line, he's 0 of 2 tonight. First free throw is good. Blanton's second one bounces off the back of the iron, bounces off the top of the backboard, and falls off to the right side. And the Maroons come down with a rebound and quickly move down to the left side. A layup is no good. Rebounded by Toms. Toms, an outlet pass to Blanton, almost has it taken away. And we are going to have a out of bounds on the ball, as it was a fight for it on the far side in front of the scorer's table, and it ends up giving the ball back here towards Grayson County. 59-26, Pulaski leads this one. 2 minutes and 49 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Childress to the right wing, Blainson. Blainson inside to Bratcher. Bratcher to Toms. Toms swings it over to the left wing. Sharp three, up good. Nice ball movement for Grayson County. Gives Sharp the open three, and Sharp knocks it in. 59-30. Pulaski still leads Grayson. 2 minutes and 26 seconds to go in the third quarter. Handoff pass Fraley. Fraley drives in, dumps off on the left side. The basket is good by Travis. And Travis will go to the free throw line. Toms picks up the foul there. And into the game here is going to be Jace Fry. Travis will try to convert on the and one. Travis 55.6% from the charity stripe this season. First one is up, and it is good. Cougar faithful trying to bring some life to this Cougar team and try and mount what would be a monumental comeback. Right wing Sharp, quickly swarmed and double teamed to the right elbow, tried to get a pass off, but it's taken away. Fast break coming and a dunk on the right side. And that was taken there by Gavin Stevens down the right side. Stevens has got 10 points. Sharp thought about a deep three on the right wing. Left wing Blainson. Blainson drives in, jump pass over to the far side, throws it away as he was looking for Braden Childress, and his momentum kind of carried with that pass. You got a couple of subs in here for Pulaski County. You've got number 10, Cameron Hargis, and Channer Sears. Sears getting his first minutes of tonight's contest. 64-30. Pulaski County leads Grayson, 1:40 to go here in the third quarter. Bratcher takes the basketball away from the Maroons. Sharp, right side at the logo in front of the Cougar bench. To the free throw line, Toms. Toms takes a dribble inside, jump pass down to the left block to Blainton, who's found from behind, and he'll go to the free throw line. Jace Fry will pick up the foul. That is his first and the team's third. Blainton to the line where he's 1 of 4 tonight. The junior has 13 points in tonight's game. First free throw is up, and it is good. Chandler McCready in for Keegan Sharp. Second free throw is good as well for River Blainson. In the near corner, Blainson gets his hand on the basketball and knocks it out. Keegan Sharp headed over to the trainer's table, and hope Keegan's okay as he's being taken kind of behind the wall from where we can see, being looked at by the trainer right now. It's South Warren's trainer that's been here all week. I know she's had a long week. Giving Grayson County's trainer Scott the week off. Out front, Fry drives in. Nice Euro step down the right side, is fouled as he lays it in. It's called on Bratcher. For Bratcher, that's his second, team's third. Jace Fry to the line, he's 1 of 4. And that one is good. More subs in here for Pulaski County. Wesson Fallon. He has 4 points and 3 rebounds on the season coming into this week of play. 67-32, Pulaski County leads. If the Cougars don't score and the Maroons get another basket, we'll be in a running clock situation. Interior pass knocked away, saved inbounds by Blainton at first, but it goes into the hands of Pulaski County. Quickly moving down, the high floater is no good, and Toms comes down with a rebound as Duggar sent that one to the stars on the shots. Blainton on the right wing, backs it off, throws it out front into nowhere. Toms is able to run it down before it came flying into us here opposite of the benches in the scores table. Childress on the left wing. Backs it off between the legs dribble. Out front to Bratcher, who loses the ball, and a loose ball foul is going to be called on Bratcher. For Bratcher, that'll be his third. And the team's fourth. 17.6 seconds on the clock here in the third quarter. It's all Maroons, 67-32. Duggar down the left lane. Kicks it off, left wing three is up, and it is an air ball, and the rebound taken, put in off the right side by Fry. That moves us into a running clock situation for the remainder of this game. But more importantly, it's the end of the third quarter, and it is Pulaski County 69, Grayson County 32. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
South Warren High School, where it is Pulaski County 69-32 against the Cougars of Grayson County. As it starts here, as we start the fourth quarter of play, it is Pulaski with the big lead against Grayson County. And it'll be Cougar basketball to start here with the basketball here with the start of the fourth quarter. They'll pass it off to the far side, Blanton. Blanton's interior pass to Bratcher, loses it on the floor. Bratcher comes down with it, and it should be a jump ball, and it's going to send possession here towards the Maroons. 69-32 is the lead here for Pulaski County. Inside, it's taken away here. Braden Childress comes down with it for the Cougars. Childress, an outlet pass to to Blanton, who knocks it inside and knocked it out of bounds when he did so. Ball goes back here towards Pulaski County. Left side. Off, 18-foot jump shot left side. Might have been partially blocked. And was it? It was. And it'll go out of bounds. His Fallon's shot was way short. It was one of those things that it was so short that it just had to be. It had to be out of bounds off of somebody. Driving inside is Fallon. To the near side, Duggar. Duggar gets it back now to Fry on the right side. Fry drives in, right side shot is no good. Bratcher with a rebound for Grayson. Bratcher gives it off to Blanton. Blanton fires a pass over to the far side to Childress. Right wing three is up, no good. Rebound, out of bounds off of Grayson. Tom's got his hand on it and gave the basketball back here towards Pulaski County. Three on the right side's no good. Bratcher comes it down with it for Grayson. Outlet pass down to Blanton on the left side, who's wide open, layup, good. Nice transition offense for Grayson, as River Blanton lays that in on the right side. Out front, and a push is called underneath on Grayson. It's called on McCready. That is his first and the team's fifth. Outside to the far side, three is up into the air and taken in and knocked in by Channer Sears. His first points of the game, and another three has been knocked in for Pulaski County. They actually did not make any threes in that third quarter, but that's their 8th three of this game. McCready drives down the left side with the left hand, lays it in. Nice move by McCready. It's his first basket of the game. 72-35. We are in a running clock situation for the remainder of this one as we're under 5 minutes to go. Out front. Interior pass, and the left side layup is good. Made in there by Jace Fry. Pulaski County 74-35. 4 minutes and 42 seconds to play here tonight. And You got some substitutions on both sides that'll come in at the next stoppage of play. McCready 3, right side, is no good and tapped out into the hands of Pulaski, who loses the ball down the far side, and that'll allow the substitutions to come in. Ethan Idlewine is one of the players in for Pulaski County. Jacob Todd and Jalen Woolridge. For Grayson County, it's Darius Tung and Hayden Robinson getting his first career varsity minutes here for Grayson County. Toms will take a seat. Hayden Robinson, the son of Superintendent Doug Robinson and the little brother of Ella Robinson, who was a star volleyball player and turned in a great senior basketball season. Inside pass by Robinson into Bratcher, and Bratcher is fouled on the shot on the right side. Bratcher will go to the free throw line. And the foul was called on Dalton. Benjamin Dalton was also into the game, and Bratcher's free throw is no good. Grayson County will be in action next week. So they will compete in the Logan County Holiday Tournament. That'll be more of a tournament format, as Bratcher misses both free throws and rebounded underneath by Pulaski County. Woolridge has the ball on the near side. So the Cougars will play, and that's going to be, your 8-man tournament where they know who they're playing in the first game. And then they know one of the two teams that they'll play in the second game. And that'll move forward. So we're guaranteed to be there for game 1 and for game 2 next week. In the near corner, Idlewine passes down to the right block and going up and bodying it up, and the shot on the right side is in by Benjamin Dalton. 76-35, 3:16 to go here. On the far side, Hayden Robinson thought about pulling up, spins around in the far corner, passes to Hornbeck, and getting a hand on it and taking it away is Pulaski County. The Maroons, it's Sears. Down inside, a baseline jumper is no good. Rebound, put back Dalton inside, no good. Rebound bouncing around, and Hornbeck comes down with it for Grayson. Gives it to Childress. Childress breaks the timeline across the far side, speeds up. Childress, flip shot, right side, good. What a move by Braden Childress. He took that one coast to coast and lays it in on the right side. One of the top offensive plays of this game for Grayson County. Left side, Todd. Interior pass is knocked away. Tung runs it down and gives it back now to Braden Childress. So you've got Childress, Tung, Bratcher, Robinson, and Hornbeck in the game for Grayson. To the free throw line, Bratcher. Bratcher swings it over to Tung. Right wing 3 is up and good. The bank is open. Darius Tung, his first career varsity points. Travis Johnston going to go to the bench, and he's going to put 2 more players into the game. You've got Lucas Pierce and Jalen Smith. Now you got on the floor for Grayson, you've got Smith, Tung, Pierce, Hornbeck, and Robinson. Right side. Driving in, Sears goes up with a shot. It is no good and fouled here by, they're going to call that on Jalen Smith. That is his first and the team's 6th here for Grayson County. But the Cougars will play on Tuesday. That is the 28th of December against Nelson County. That'll be 7 o'clock Grayson County time. The first free throw is no good by Chandler Smith. And that'll be 7 o'clock. They'll play Nelson County. And then they will play the winner or loser. If they win, they'll play the winner of Apollo Rockcastle County. And if they lose, they'll play the loser of that game. That game will be on Wednesday. And it's early afternoon if they lose and late evening if they win those 2 games. Pierce swings it over the left wing. Jalen Smith, 3 left side, good! Jalen Smith, his first career varsity points. 77-43, 90 seconds to go. You love seeing that. It doesn't matter if it's a blowout. When a player gets his first career varsity points, as Woolridge drives in and his floater is good. When you see 2 teams filling up the stat sheet with younger players getting their first career points, you love to see it. Lucas Pierce inside. Out front to Hornbeck. Hornbeck going to slow down and give the ball to Tung on the left side. Tung to Hornbeck. Thought about stepping into a 3, gives it to Tung. Tung taking another left wing 3. It is off to the right side. Long rebound chased down by Smith for Grayson. Outside to Tung. Tung down inside to Pierce. Pierce 10-foot floater is no good. Rebounded by Pulaski County. 50 seconds to go. The Maroons are going to win this one. It is 79-43. They're on top, and will they take another shot or not? I think this is one of these situations where Travis Johnson isn't necessarily going to be that upset if they do, because it's the younger players into the game. Driving down, Chandler Sears took it to the hole, and is fouled by Grayson. Hornbeck picks up the foul. That is his second and the team's 7th. And we got a player waiting to check in. It'll be Wesson Fallon that'll go in for the shooter, Channer Sears. And that is in there for Sears. He gets himself 6 points in this quarter. Pulaski County, they're going to be they're going to be hosting their own tournament as they're going to be playing Fern Creek, St. John's of Ohio, and Mount Healthy of Ohio next week, as that will also be Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So good luck to the Maroons. And then we got some Maroon faithful that are tuning in with us tonight. Appreciate you joining us, and good luck the rest of the season. Darius Tongue on the left side hands it off to Smith. Smith backs it off. 3 left side. Good! Jalen Smith, a step back 3 on the left side. And Pulaski County is going to run this one out. The Maroons win this one handily, but the final score of 82-46. So come back and wrap it up after this, as this is Cougar basketball on K105.
We've all seen it. People who thought COVID was a myth.
I thought the vaccine was a hoax.
It's hard to breathe. It don't try to kill you in just one way. It try to kill you in multiple ways.
Now her whole family has tested positive for COVID-19.
That vaccine could have stopped all of this.
I would definitely have opted to get it.
If they're not vaccinated, get vaccinated. See.
Call the COVID-19 hotline at 1-800-232-0233.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19, and that means calling ahead instead of going directly to a doctor or hospital if you're sick. It means being more patient. We're all in this together, and we all have a role in preventing the spread. So, prepare, focus on the essentials, protect, keep some space from people outside your home, and disinfect a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
Hey, boss. Okay?
I said I'm fine.
Put me to bed, see you in the morning. With the frosted Superman, but it wasn't on it. And we lost it. In my head, in my head, in my head. We were underlay in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Bob.
You know you can talk to me.
Yeah.
Welcome you back here to South Warren High School. They're doing the all-tournament team announcements and the championship trophy, so we'll try to bring this to you. It might not be the loudest, but we will try our best.
Number 5, Caden Lancaster. Anybody want to come down and get pictures or right ahead? Grayson County Cougars.
We've all seen it. People who thought COVID was a myth.
I thought the vaccine was a hoax.
It's hard to breathe. It don't try to kill you in just one way. It try to kill you in multiple ways.
Now her whole family has tested positive for COVID-19.
That vaccine could have stopped all of this.
I would definitely have opted to get it.
If they're not vaccinated, get vaccinated. See.
Call the COVID-19 hotline at 1-800-232-0233.
Hey, boss. Okay?
I said I'm fine.
Put me to bed, see you in the on it. And we lost these. In my head, in my head, in my head. Where you at, underlay, in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Bob.
You know you can talk to me.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
Classic championship game to a very, very good Pulaski County team by a final score of 82-46. Coming up on our fifth quarter show, we will run down the scoring from this game, the scores from around the region. We'll get a chance to talk to the head coach of the Cougars, Travis Johnson. We'll also get you ready for next week as the Cougars will be taking on and competing in the LaRue County tournament as they'll be playing against Nelson County in Game 1 and then either Rockcastle County or it'll be Rockcastle County or Apollo in Game 2, and then we can say one of 4 teams that'll be in Game 4 that it'll either be Whitley County, Logan County, LaRue County, or Crittenden County, if my memory's right. I don't know. I trust myself. We were going over this on the drive back a couple of days ago, and I'm almost positive that's who it is because there's 8 teams in it, and those are the 8 teams competing in this year's tournament after Christmas at LaRue County High School. The all-tournament team in this one, the members for Grayson County, River Blanton, Hunter Toms, and Braden Childress. I think all 3 of those very deserving here. Both played some very good games. Braden Childress especially really came on over these last couple of games, playing extremely well. River Blanton obviously does what River Blanton does. And Hunter Toms, I thought, also had some really good games as well in this one. Grayson County falls tonight by a final score of 82-46. We'll come back and continue our fifth quarter show after this, as this is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105.
We, the people, are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI-Kids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSI-Kids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County Schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to South Warren High School, where the Grayson County Cougars finishes the runner-up and the Best in Hoops Classic as a loss to Pulaski County. I'm joined now by the head coach of the Grayson County Cougars, head coach Travis Johnston. And Coach, your kids ready for Christmas? You know, they excited for that?
Yeah.
Santa Claus to come here soon?
Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go eat here in a minute. We're gonna go to Roadhouse. Let them have a good meal. We've had them long overdue. They did a great job in our fundraiser for our car wash, and we've owed them a meal. So we're gonna take them out to eat, and then give them probably 3 days off and let them rest. We got some guys who need some rest. River really does. And then hopefully get back at it and not lose too much of a beat at LaRue County.
Pulaski County
is
a really good team. I mean, that is – and now this is now year 4 for me. I've seen a lot of basketball. That's up there. It was one of the better teams and better performances that I've seen. I think I made a comment to you. I think the first question I asked you this week is I said something along the lines of, oh, you just played a Collins team that has a good chance of playing at Rupp Arena. Nothing against Collins. They're a really good team. This Pulaski County team's even better.
Oh, my goodness. They never dribble. They pass it ahead. They're so big and long inside that they can send 3 guys to the defensive boards. We're lucky to get 3 guys to the offensive boards every time, and they send 3 to the defense and then leak 2 out, and it's pass layup. I mean, it's you don't want to play against them, but gosh, they're fun to watch. And I know in their region they have Lincoln and Bull County, and they're both really good, but I'm not so sure we've played a better team than that team right there since I've been here. Now you played E-Town, who beat you pretty bad and stuff a few years ago.
I remember that.
But that was off turnovers and layups. These guys were, if we did get back, it was pass, screen, pass, shot, 3. A guy who makes 7 threes all year makes 5 in the first half, or 4 in the first half. And they were nothing but net. And when they make 3, when you have to have an upset, you got to make some shots, and they got to miss some shots, and it was the opposite. And obviously that's not going to be in our favor.
One of the things that I always love to see is, and I hate that it sometimes has to happen in blowouts, but it could be on when you all are blowing out a team or getting blown up, is the younger guys to get in there and get their first career points. And I'm sure as a coach that's sweet, because guys like Jalen Smith, who knocks in 2 threes, Darius Tung, who's played a little bit over these past couple of games. It's got to make you feel good as a coach, though, to get those guys who come to practice, work hard, and get their moment to knock in some shots.
Yeah, Jalen's earned that. He's deserved that. I'm glad to see he had a couple shots go in.
And a little step back here, too, on the left wing.
He's there every day, competes every day, and it was good to see him make some shots there at the end. And obviously you'd rather had it to where he's playing if you had the lead, but it's good to see him make those.
River tonight, I know you had mentioned, I guess he did sit on the bench a little bit because he's had fouls.
Yeah.
But other than him having foul trouble this week, he played pretty much every single potential minute. He has to be drained, and he still turns in 17 points for you. That's just who he is, isn't he?
Yeah, and we've got to, through the course of this next tournament and the year, we got to get him his minutes down, or he's going to be dead come the end of February. But excuse me. he's one guy that we have that, and I'm not saying we only have one guy, but he's not afraid of anybody. He actually does better in these games against teams and players like that than he does teams that we're supposedly supposed to be better than. And he came out and he made some mistakes. And if you're looking from the outside in, it's like, gosh, why is he making that? But he was the guy that had to make something happen. We weren't having very many guys make anything happen. And like I said, he came to compete against a good team, and I'll tell you what, I'm still in shock at how good that team is. And we knew coming into here, we don't schedule any cupcake tournaments, cupcake classes, anything like that. And we have a phenomenal schedule. I mean, we played Collins, who's probably top 25. This team, if they're not top 10, I need to talk to whoever the writers are.
E-Town.
You got E-Town coming up, who got a D1 transfer. You got Bowling Green, who's in the top 25. Owensboro may make
We're going to play
way.
Greenwood?
We're going to play Greenwood. I mean, and it's probably too hard of a schedule that I made, but, I mean, nobody ever called me smart, I guess. But these guys, they play better in those games. And if we're going to beat the teams that we want to beat to reach our goal, which is to win the district and the region, we're going to have to play competition like that. And that was good for us tonight, and it's going to be good for us going forward. But I tell you what, we play some really, really, really good. This may be the hardest schedule that this school's had in a long time.
Is that a shot there at Todd for not scheduling too heavy, right?
Oh, he scheduled the heck out of my senior year. So.
Well, yeah, because he had you, right? Well, I mean, and I always think it's a good thing because, if you went out there and you played, Chase, Cody, myself, and a couple of our crew members, that's not really going to help your team, though, is it?
Yeah, y'all be a good shooting team, though.
Oh, you better believe
Cody
it.
Brock's going to knock it down.
I was a shooter. I don't play defense, but I'll shoot. You mentioned the LaRue County tournaments. You play Nelson County, game 1, and then game 2 you will play either Apollo, who could potentially have 2 more players, you never know, or Rockcastle County, who I know absolutely nothing about.
Yeah.
What do you know about that group? And then on the other side, you've got some good teams. Logan County team that you just saw, LaRue, who's really good.
Yeah.
What do you know about that tournament? What do you want to see from your guys moving in after, really 4 tough play days here?
Well, we're going to take 3 days off, and then we'll have 1 day of practice before we go start to play. I think the rest is needed. We need to have a good day of practice and then go out. Nelson County's played some really, really good games and really close games. Meade County only beat them by 4. Edmondson beat them by 10 at the start of the year, and I think Brett County just beat them by 8 or 9 or 10 at their tournament. So it sounds like they're playing pretty good, and we worry about that game first, hopefully, and then after that, I know Rockcastle has a really good player, and then Apollo. You never know with their 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 transfers. So we'll worry about Nelson first and hopefully get a win. And we're gonna. One of our goals this year was to win a Christmas tournament. We fell short today, but we got a chance to win another one after Christmas.
Well, Coach, not only do your players get 3 days off, but I guess you're going to give yourself at least a couple of hours off, right?
Yeah.
I know that these weeks are marathons for you as much as it is for your players. I know you've got young kids.
Yeah.
Santa Claus is coming, so I'm sure you're very excited for that, and I'm sure Tate and the rest of them are even more excited.
Oh, they're ready.
Right?
They're ready. They're counting down the days.
Well, Coach, enjoy that, and we'll see you
Thank
next
you.
week.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry
Thanks.
Christmas. That's head coach Travis Johnston. We'll come back.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
This is my house. My parents helped build it. Now you don't get wet when it rains. I don't get too hot or too cold inside. I can play with my sister. I can play with my brother. I can play with my mother, my father, my family. This is my house.
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 Visit Habitat.org to find out how you can help more families like mine.
The pandemic changed our world and the way we work, live, and connect.
but there are better days ahead.
As a boy, I fought polio. Today, America.
Welcome back here to South Warren High School, where the Grayson County Cougars finishes the runner-up of the Best in Hoops Classic. As I try to see if I can't run down a score or two. It's my machine that I usually get scores of is a little bit slow today, but who is it? On a Thursday at 5:30 after 4 games in 4 days. I think everybody's slowing down a little bit, so we'll try to see if we can't scroll in right now and see if we can't bring you a score or two. As obviously, like we had mentioned earlier, not a lot going on. As I just do a quick scroll, that's really it. Is the third place team. I know Louisville Doss defeated South Warren earlier today here in the Best of Hoops Classic. Grayson County is the runner-up of the Best in Hoops Classic. We'll wrap it up after this. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
259-9341. Core-Mark, Kentucky is an equal opportunity employer.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Cougars finishes the runner-up in the Best of Hoops Classic. They will compete in the LaRue County Holidays Tournament beginning next week. As running down the scores from this game really quick, as it was Caden Lancaster who led the way for Pulaski County with 21 points. 16 points for Caleb Sloan. 10 points each for Gavin Stevens and for Jace Fry. 6 points for Channer Sears. And then rounding out the scoring was a host of other Pulaski County Maroons. For Grayson County, it was 17 points for Ritter Blanton to lead the way. Keegan Sharp added 8 points. 6 points for Jalen Smith, his first career varsity points. 5 for Braden Childress. And the other scoring for the Cougars, 3 for Darius Tung, 2 each for McCready and for Bratcher, and 1 for Hunter Toms. The Cougars will be back in action next week in the LaRue County Holiday Tournament. Will be their Game 1 and Game 2. This Game 1 will be against the Nelson County Cardinals. So it'll be on the 28th, a 7 o'clock Central Time start. We'll have the coverage right here on K105 and, of course, via K105 Digital Productions. I want to thank the K105 Digital Productions crew for their hard work today and all week. As your crew today was Chase Blaine and Cody Brock, but all week Alex Cook and Cole Snyder as well helping us out. So thanks to them for all of their help. It's a lot of work here doing as we've done 3 games in 4 days for this one. That'll wrap up our coverage today on a night where Grayson County falls 82-46. Until Tuesday night, have a great and a very happy Merry Christmas. We'll see you on Tuesday. This is Sam Gormley saying so long, everyone.